Hello and welcome to the Cooking Jello show. Were you guys able to see my intro?
Yes, we can hear the music.
And you like the music?
I love the music.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Cooking Jello show. Were you about to say something?
Yeah, am I echoing? If so, I'll put in my earbuds.
I
Hang
think
on.
you're echoing.
Let me go put my earbuds.
Well, welcome everyone to the Cooking Jello show. I'm so excited to have you here. To have you here on the show. Are you guys hearing the echo from me?
I do hear a little bit of an echo, but I
Okay, that's
think
my
that's
other
not
camera. Maybe I'll turn this down. Can you guys hear me still?
Yes,
Still an echo?
a slight echo, not bad.
Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I want to see. We are live on Facebook and we are live on YouTube today. And so, you guys make sure if you have comments, go ahead and post your comments because we can see them here on the show. We'll be able to put you up and put you on the spotlight. And so, I'm really excited for this show today, guys. It's the first show. I haven't seen you guys since last year. I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone is having a great first, 3 weeks of the year. And so, I'm really excited for you guys to join me. I am your host, Jello, of the Cooking Jello Show, and we are going to be making today. I want to show you guys what we're going to be making. Today on our menu, we will be having Salisbury steak with rice and gravy, vegetables, a fruit sorbet for dessert. It's a 3 ingredient fruit sorbet. And I'm so excited to show you guys because that's what we're going to do first because we want to go ahead and make that and put that in the freezer so that it sets and it's ready for when we're done cooking everything else. So this is going to be a fairly quick meal today, and it's going to be a very tasty one that you can cook for your whole family. And we are going to have a good time, okay? So let's dive into it. So the first thing that looks like we lost someone. Hold on, let me add Auntie back in there. Welcome back. All right. Okay, so we got Auntie back in there. And so, oh, looks, we have a comment here. If we're going to get to show that. Mary Graham, thank you. I'm glad you are looking forward to the show today. And we also have Dr. Graham, who it has um, joined us on the show. She's congratulating us on being on YouTube, guys. Oh my goodness. I have been kind of teetering back and forth. Should I do YouTube? Should I not do YouTube? Everybody's doing YouTube. And I'm like, why not do YouTube? And so I'm excited to be on YouTube now. So thank you guys for joining us today. All right, so we're going to be talking through this. We're going to have our conversations as usual, but I do want us to get started on the fruit sorbet because that's going to need a little bit time to set. And so with the fruit sorbet, guys, this is so easy. It's fairly healthy, if you will, because we're not adding any like refined sugars. We're not adding anything. Hello, Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is. It's not showing your name, but hi, welcome to the show. So The three ingredients that we're gonna need is frozen fruit, and I'm trying to get used to the new kind of way of using these cameras, but we're gonna have peach sorbet in our house today. So I got my peach sorbet, and let me put up on the screen for you guys the ingredient list that we're gonna need. So we need 3 cups of frozen fruit. I got peaches. We're gonna need about a tablespoon or so of honey. I got my honey here. And we're gonna use a fourth cup of milk. Um, and when I say milk, in the ingredient list that we put on the show, I put almond milk or coconut milk. I have unsweetened coconut milk to give it kind of a creamy texture. You can also substitute the milk portion if you'd like to just use water if you are lactose intolerant. You can use water. Also, if you're not a fan of almond milk, by all means, use regular milk. You use oat milk. You can even use yogurt. So those are different alternatives that we can use for this particular recipe. You're also going to need a blender, and I have compliments of my mom. I have a Vitamix here in front of me. So I'll be using the Vitamix, but you can use a blender, a fruit processor. Those would kind of be the two that you would want to use. And you will also need your measuring cups and your measuring spoons. So I have my measuring cup here. As some of you know from our previous shows here, I'm terrible when it comes to um, oh, it looks like we dropped somebody. I'm terrible when it comes to measuring things. I typically just eyeball it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try for the new show to stick to the recipe. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to add our fruit to our blender, fruit processor, or Vitamix. Let's move this out the way so you guys can see me. All right. So I got the food processor or the Vitamix here. We're gonna go ahead and add our fruit. Auntie, what kind of fruit did you use or get?
I got organic daybreak blend. It's peaches, mangoes, strawberries, and pineapple.
Ooh, organic daybreak blend. So you have like a tropical type blend going on over there.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our fruit into the blender.
And it's 4 cups, correct?
Say it again.
4 cups.
Yes, you can do 4 cups. I actually have 3 cups. It's one
Three
cup
cups.
per serving that's in this bag. So I'm just
Okay.
doing the whole bag.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'll be making more of this, but for now I'm gonna start with the 3 cups. So go ahead
Okay.
and add your 3 cups.
Okay.
Oh, I almost dropped the camera, guys. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our honey. And I didn't grab my measuring spoon. I'm terrible. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eyeball it. So we're gonna need about a tablespoon of honey. Okay. Looks like we got a comment here. Oh, it's from the BFF. Hey BFF, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us today. All right, so we're gonna add our honey. That looks about right. Okay. Plus, we don't want it too sweet. We're trying to keep it on the healthy side. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is put in our milk. Auntie, are you using almond milk or oat milk? What type of liquid are you using? Coconut milk, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Tablespoon of honey
So it
and
says
four.
we're going to use about a fourth of a cup. And guess what, guys? I got that measuring tool right here. So I'll be able to measure out my fourth cup or so. All right. Oh, yeah. Use the wrong thing, right? Okay. But it was probably about the same amount. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and blend. So, Auntie, do you have everything in yours?
I'm putting my honey in. Now it turns a little, what do you call it? It gets hard.
Your honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how much milk?
You sound far away. Sorry. How much of what?
How much milk? I'm sorry. How
A
much
fourth
milk am I
of a
putting?
cup.
Fourth of a cup.
Yes. Hi, Pastor Carolyn. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. God bless you too. Thanks for joining the show. All right, so guys, we have our fruit, we have our honey, we have our fourth of a cup of our milk. I'm using coconut milk, and we're gonna blend this like the instructions tell you on the screen. We're gonna blend this lightly until it's kind of smooth. We want, at least I do. I mean, if you like yours very creamy, by all means, cream it. But I like a little chunks in my sorbet. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on first. Go ahead and turn it on, and I'm going to pulse mine. So excuse the noise, guys. All right. Get those chunks out of there. Okay. So after you have blended, it should kind of look like this. It's kind of chunky. It's very thick. I'm going to move this back. Go ahead and get you a freezer safe bowl, and we are going to put our sorbet in the bowl. Oh, it smells good. And I got some peach chunks in there too. Don't worry if it starts looking like it's trying to melt or what have you. It's okay. We're going to put it in the freezer. And we're going to have it when we're done with our Salisbury steak. Okay. All right. You can make it, smooth the top, if you will. All right. So this is how it should look in your bowls. Nice, kind of creamy. I got some chunks in there going on. So you want to go ahead and cover that. I'm going to use a little foil. Go ahead and cover it, and we're gonna put this in the freezer. And we are done with the fruit sorbet for right now. So go ahead and put that in the freezer. All right, guys, we're done with the fruit sorbet. The next thing that we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and start working on our Salisbury steak. We're going to go ahead and get started. Auntie, how is your sorbet coming along?
It's good. It's good and blended now. I'm getting ready to put it in a container now to put it in the freezer.
You're putting it in your container now?
Yeah, to put it in the freezer, yes.
Okay, perfect. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take out the ingredients. I'll show you guys what we'll be doing next, which is our Salisbury steak. And these are the ingredients that we're going to be needing. You're going to need about 2 pounds of ground beef or ground chicken or ground turkey or ground sirloin or ground lamb, whatever meat you like. You're going to need 2 pounds of that. You're going to need one large onion. So here's my 2 pounds. I actually got ground sirloin. You're going to need a large onion. You're going to need an egg. I'll get that out. You're also going to need some breadcrumbs. I got roasted garlic breadcrumbs because you guys know I love garlic. You're going to need some beef broth. I have that. You're going to need some flour. Flour. You're going to need mushrooms, and that's optional. You don't have to, but I got some mushrooms because I like mushrooms. You're also going to need your seasonings, parsley, peppers, salt, garlic. You can use minced garlic or um, the granulated garlic. I have granulated. Y'all know I got my cloves, so I'm all garliced up. Then you're also going to need some olive oil. You're going to need some rice and some water when we get to the rice and water. Okay, so I'm going to get the egg. Auntie, what type of meat did you use?
I got ground bison.
Say it again.
Bison?
Bison. Can you guys
Uh-huh.
hear her? Because it's hard to hear
Is
on
it?
my end.
Let me try
Just a
this
little
again.
muffled, but I can hear. I think it's just a little muffled, but I can hear her.
Hmm.
I just want to make sure everybody can hear you.
Can you hear me now? How do I sound now?
I
A
can hear
little
you.
louder.
A little louder. Let me try something else. I hope I don't get cut off, but hold on. Camera. Okay, I got that. Audio. It says speakerphone. Let me try
If you go
that.
to it'll say like auto change volume. If you uncheck that, you're able to increase your volume.
All right, how's that now?
Much better.
Okay, that.
Oh, and
Uh-oh.
she just disconnected herself. That's okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get her back in there. Looks like she's putting her sorbet in the freezer. All right, and I also picked up some green peppers to put in. Grady always says green peppers can makes your gravy taste better. Hey Rhoda, welcome to the show. I'm glad you can hear. Okay, good. Thank you. Glad you guys are on the show today. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off my green peppers. If you have green peppers, if you have mushroom, go ahead. Let's go give them a nice little good rinse. Okay. All right. And you also need a large bowl, okay? So make sure you get you a large bowl because we're going to put everything into the bowl and we're going to be mixing it. So I'm going to go ahead and dump my sirloin into the bowl here. And I'm going to show you guys the steps that we'll be taking. We're going to go ahead and mix our ground meat with our breadcrumbs and your seasonings and your egg. Am I going too fast? Anybody?
Well, kind of.
Kinda. Okay, let's slow down. Let's chat a little bit. We'll wait till you get caught up.
Thank you.
How's everyone's New Year starting or looking so far?
Very good.
Any resolutions or anything anybody made, and how's that going?
Yeah, well, I decided I wasn't going to do resolutions per se this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just more or less making declarations and doing it daily.
Awesome. Good. Same here. Like I didn't. Well, I don't want to say it's not a resolution, but I've been mostly just proclaiming that this is my year of just manifesting everything that I want, everything that I need, everything I've been praying for. This is the year that it's going to be made manifest. You know, every year I try to scratch something off the list, but this year I want to make everything on my list become reality.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what I've been doing.
I think I heard Ziggy say amen.
Say it again.
I think I heard Ziggy say amen.
Yeah, Ziggy. Yeah, he's in the background. You know, he hears me in the kitchen, although he can't hear anything else. He hears when I'm in the kitchen, that's for sure. So I am going to get my knife. That's what I need. All right, so with your onion and if you have green peppers, you don't have to dice them. I like to have nice long strips. So we're gonna go ahead and cut our green peppers and our onion into nice strips. And I don't know why he barking because he don't even like fruits and vegetables. So this is not the meal for him. So this is kind of how I am going to be cutting my green peppers and my onion. They're going to be in kind of strips like this. How's the weather there, Auntie?
81 degrees today.
81.
Yep.
I'm so jealous.
Yep, it is
It
beautiful.
was snowing earlier. I mean, you know what? It's not that cold outside. I mean, it could be colder, so I'm not gonna complain. But
Yep,
I definitely could go for 80 degrees.
it's beautiful.
Okay, so if you have these are not going in your Salisbury steak. I just want to let you know, neither are your mushrooms. So our first step, if you're looking at the screen, all we're doing with our meat is we're adding the breadcrumbs and we're adding our seasonings and we're adding the egg. That's the only thing that we're going to be adding to the meat. I
Okay.
didn't put like a specific amount of salt, pepper, and all that stuff. You guys know how you like to season your foods, and I season my food until the ancestors tell me that's enough. So I didn't put any specifications on that, but um, I will be using a little of Himalayan salt though. Um, it's a healthier alternative to salt, if you will, because we are watching our salt intake over here on these parts.
So just to confirm,
Oh, okay.
we're doing the seasoning, the egg, and but not the mushrooms, correct? Just the
Not the
seasoning and the
mushrooms.
egg. Okay, just the
Um,
seasoning and the egg.
seasoning, egg, and breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, that's it.
Yes. But we do just want to, if I don't know what type of mushroom you got, Auntie, because I know sometimes you can get the fancy ones.
Well, I got raw and I got some in a jar.
Oh, okay.
Um, so the
So,
jar ones are Pisani grilled mushroom mix. They're marinated in garlic and herbs.
ooh, that
Yes,
sounds good.
I think I'm gonna try these and later in the week I'll saute the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for my seasoning, because for lack of a better way of saying it, lucked up on probably one of the last of Grill Mates steak rub.
Mhm.
I'm going to be putting this in instead of the regular salt and pepper. This will be my mix. You know, if they
Nice. Oh, so you
discontinued it.
found another one?
I happened to find it last year, and so I use it
Oh,
sparingly. But today, I think I'm gonna, go ahead and give it a go with this.
cool.
Sure wish they would bring it back, though.
I know those were really good, especially on some chicken. Put it on your
Yes.
chicken, and then just put it in the oven in a cast iron skillet, and it would get so crunchy and crispy. My
Mm-hmm.
mouth is watering now. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and chop my onion. Not chop, slice my onion because I want to get that out the way because I don't want
Can I
to
ask you
fry.
how much breadcrumbs do I put in? Did it
For
say?
the breadcrumbs, so do you have 2 pounds of meat?
Correct.
Okay, so you're gonna use about a half a cup. Well, I'm
Okay.
sorry, not a half a cup. Uh, yeah, a half a cup. You're gonna use a half a cup of breadcrumbs.
Okay.
I just had to look for a second. Yes.
Okay.
Excuse Ziggy, guys. He acts like he has no home training. He thinks he's the boss of
The house, huh?
Yeah, he thinks he's the boss. Like, dude, calm down. He's probably the oldest one in this house right now, but that doesn't mean he can boss us around.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna do this really quick, guys, with your onion, because this is just for the gravy, so it
Wait.
doesn't have to be perfect,
So
but I'm just slicing it.
okay. So the onion and the bell pepper, we're keeping that separate
We're
for
keeping
the
that separate,
gravy.
but we're
Okay.
just cutting it to get it prepped.
Gotcha. We're not mixing up the beef and all of that just yet.
That's correct. No.
Okay.
looks like we got a couple more people here waiting to get in. Sorry about that. Let's let you in. Let's let you in. We have Dr. Graham joining us. We have my sister Dominique who's joining us on the show. Welcome back to the show, guys. All right, so I think I'm only gonna do about half of my onions. One, cause I'm about to start crying. I made it through half, guys. Okay, so I got that. You're just gonna set that to the side. I have my meat here. I'm gonna go ahead and add my half a cup of breadcrumbs. Oh, and those breadcrumbs smell good. We're gonna add our seasonings. I'm doing a little Himalayan salt.
Is that following? I don't see that.
Yeah, I'm chopping up my bell pepper and onion. I had already put my meat and stuff, just ready, waiting for her to say to blend.
Oh, you already put your
Oh,
breadcrumbs in?
Say it again.
You already put your seasoning and breadcrumbs in?
Uh-huh. I was doing that first when she said pull out the meat and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Okay.
I was trying to slow down for you. Okay, so I'm seasoning up mine. I'm just gonna be basic with it, because we're gonna make gravy and we're gonna season our gravy as well. So you don't have to like go overboard. I am gonna add a little onion powder to mine. If I can find it. And I'm also gonna add just a little Italian seasoning to mine as well. So got some onion, and a little Italian. All right, I'm cracking my egg in there.
I'm just cutting up bell pepper and onion now, so I think we were doing it in reverse.
And also, if you want, tea for your seasoning, I don't know really how to season bison or.
Uh-huh. The
I
same way
don't
you
know.
would do a hamburger, regular ground beef, or like you were going to do it, you chop steak.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna add a little Worcestershire sauce
Oh
to
yeah.
my
Uh-huh.
mix. So if you have
Uh-huh.
any Worcestershire, you can add that.
I decided to go with A1 since that's my favorite.
What's your favorite?
A1.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna have to join you because I can't find the Worcestershire. Okay. I couldn't find the Worcestershire, so yes, I'm gonna be using A1 with you as well. So okay. Wait, this is the one. Sorry guys. Grab my olive oil. Here's I got Worcestershire. Found it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put probably about a tablespoon or two. Well, this is like
And this is going into your meat mix, correct?
yes. This is going into the meat mix.
Okay.
That's
And
about
did you say olive oil
two.
too? Did I miss that?
No, 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 no. You don't have to put any olive oil. I was just grabbing it out because we're gonna need that for our skillet.
Gotcha.
So if you would like to now, we can go ahead and turn on the skillet. And I'm gonna turn mine
Two.
on too.
We're gonna make
Let's
the
turn on
gravy
the
before we
skillet.
we're making
Say
the
it
gravy
again.
before we're making the gravy before we mix the meat.
No, we're just turning
Okay.
on the skillet because what we're going to do is after we mix this,
Uh-huh.
so our step two is after we've mixed everything, we're going to divide them into about 3/4 inch thick patties, and then we're going to cook them over medium heat in olive oil. and we're gonna cook those
Uh-huh.
for about 3 minutes on both sides. So
Oh,
I wanted us to turn the oven on before we actually get our hands dirty with mixing everything. Or if you're using a spatula, you can use a spatula.
okay. The stove. I'm sorry. I'm so confused. We're cooking it on the stove, not in the oven.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna use a spatula as well instead of using my hand. Alright, so go ahead and mix your mixture. Those onions sitting over here.
But Angelica, you've got a comment on Facebook.
Say it again.
You have a comment on Facebook.
Oh, sorry guys on Facebook. This is why I need a sous chef.
I know.
Hey Jackie, thank you. Yeah, look, I had to get an apron for the new show because that coat was just a little too hot for me. You get to moving around and using the oven, using the stove. I was hot, too hot. So thank you. My best friend Tay, she did my apron and my hat. I don't know if you guys can see my hat.
Cute.
She did that for me. Okay, so oil in here. And you don't need a lot of oil. I would say just enough to kind of coat the bottom of your pan. So about
Okay.
3 or 4 tablespoons, depending on like how big
Side.
your
Okay.
pan is. You don't
Okay.
want a lot because what we want to do, guys, is when we put this in the pan, we want to get it crisp. We want the edges
Okay.
to get crisp and get it. We don't want to cook it all the way because we're gonna put it back in once we make our gravy and let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. So it's gonna cook more. So that's why we want our heat kind of like on medium high, depending on your stove, because we want to get that nice crisp around the edges of our patties. So that
Okay.
way, once everything gets done, once it's simmered um, in the gravy, we'll have a little crunch on the sides.
Okay.
Okay, so Auntie, where are you?
I've got my gloves on and I'm blending my meat.
Okay, you're mixing your meat. Okay, cool. Me too. I got my fire on medium low right now until we have mixed everything and we're ready to start making patties.
Okay. Ooh, that meat is cold. My hand's cold.
I know. I was just thinking, like, why did I use this thing? I think I want to go ahead and start using my hand because this ain't
Yeah.
blending like I want it to blend.
Yeah.
So, guys, get you some gloves if you don't like the way the meat feels or what have you. But I'm going to. Oh, thanks. Okay, wait. My chef decided to come over. Thank you. Got me some gloves, y'all. Thank you, Minister Brooks. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad to have you guys back in 2021 for the new and improved show. You guys let me know how you're liking everything. And We have it where if you guys will follow the Cooking Jello Facebook page, you can also be a participant, an on-screen participant of the show. We have a lot of great things for our on-screen participants. We'll get to that a little later. But see, how are you coming along with your mixture?
What?
You say you good?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I'm doing good.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get our meat. I'm sorry, our heat on the pan to a medium high. Again, depending on your stove. And again, I didn't highly season my meat because when we make our gravy, we're going to be seasoning the gravy, and we don't want two things salty at the same time. Okay, so you don't have to go overboard with seasoning your meat. The
Mm-hmm.
Worcestershire sauce kind of gives it some more flavor as well. So we got that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my heat back on medium high. And again, we're gonna make about 3/4 inch patties. Okay, they don't have you don't want them super thick, but you definitely don't want them really thin because it'll burn. We don't want that.
Okay.
Thanks, you're the best. Had to get it. Sorry. All right. Okay, so my heat, I can see it. It's hot. It's hot. Um,
Was beef
okay,
broth
thank
supposed to
you.
go in there too? Did I forget that?
Beef broth, we won't need that yet. That's for our gravy.
Okay, the last time I forgot to add something. I'm like, let me make sure.
I won't let you forget. I promise.
Thank you.
I won't let you forget. Okay, so we're gonna get our patties. It's a little too much meat. Maybe probably about the size of your palm is kind of how you want, how much meat you want, and they don't have to be perfect, like round patties, but this is kind of how you want it to. Oh, okay, here. That's kind of like
Okay.
how you want it. It's
Okay.
not super thick. It's not super thin. So just like that. And we're going to
Almost like a
put the
hamburger. If you were going to make a, almost if you were going to make a hamburger, right?
yes, like if you're gonna make a hamburger. Yep, perfect,
Okay.
perfect.
Turn my
Is my
around.
sous chef still up here?
And then are we going to start cooking it as soon as we make it? I mean, put
Yeah,
it
go
in the
ahead. As
pan?
soon as you make your patty, go ahead and put it in there. Can you see? I think it's another somebody trying to get on the camera. I'm not sure. So if you just go down there,
Here.
yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, sorry.
You
Say
good?
hi to the people.
Hi to the people.
Hey, hey.
All right. So yes, go ahead and get your You're gonna put your patties in there. Wait, can you do one more thing for me?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I need you to do. Oh, can you go up? So I want to show you guys. Click that one. Okay, and then I want you to uh, click this. Oh, I'm sorry, remove that. Yeah, just add that back.
Was it me that was lost? I can't hear you.
Okay, there. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes. Did I lose you all? Was that my Wi-Fi?
I think that was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys can see
Okay.
my skillet, right?
No,
Well, now
it's
she's
on my
fine.
end. It's super small for me, but it's been like that all day. I think it's just the new
See
platform.
the skillet? That's what she means. Can you see her skillet? And you see her feet?
I see Salisbury steak. The ingredients are in the way of the skillet, so you would have to
Okay, let me
remove the
move that.
ingredients.
Go.
Mm-hmm. Aha.
Better? Sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Guys, look, I had all this like prepped, prepared, but these cameras, I'm trying to get used to the camera, so
It's all right. We
please
hope that we can.
don't hold that against us on the show.
Everybody across the world is trying to get used to the digital platform.
Okay.
So
All right.
You want it to go in there?
Yes. Oh yeah, I just want y'all to know this Salisbury steak smells good already.
I want you to know it's smelling good over here too.
I'm trying to tell you. Oh my goodness, this sirloin smells so good.
Yep.
All right. So I got all my patties in, and I'm using a cast iron skillet just
Same.
because I like cast irons. All right. So I'm gonna put my bowl away. I'm done with my bowl.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just cleaning up my space right here, guys. We're gonna again cook these about 3 minutes on each side because we want to get. I was going the wrong way. Because we want to get that nice crisp on the edges of our patties. Okay. The next thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to. Oh, we're gonna wait to do our rice because Auntie, did you get minute rice or did you get jasmine rice?
Jasmine.
Jasmine is perfect. Okay,
Jasmine.
because jasmine
Yeah.
rice takes about 15 minutes or so to make, and so we're gonna simmer our patties for for 15 minutes. After we cook it for 3 minutes on each side. So maybe we'll do our rice when we do our simmer. Cause that'll be the same time frame that we'll need. So in the meantime, between time, I need to get me a spatula so I can turn these after 3 minutes. Cause you want to look. I can go to the camera over here. Look, guys, I can go to the camera and show y'all. Okay, so we want them to get kind of charred light on the bottom. So if you have to turn your heat up just a little bit, go ahead and do so. And let's get us a plate because we're going to have to put these on a plate. Host again got it. Did you guys want to get back on the screen or no?
They're like your co-host. I don't know. Granny, get back on.
There we go. You guys,
Sorry. All is well.
alright. So when I don't know if we talked about this last time, but a good way when you guys are putting down patties and such to cook is to lay them down clockwise. Although I just did mine counterclockwise, but you want to put them in clockwise so you know what went in first and when to turn and all that good stuff. All right, so mine still need a little bit more um, minutes before I flip the rest of them over. But we can start getting our vegetables out because that'll be kind of like the next thing that we do. So I got asparagus. And see what kind of vegetable did you get?
I got broccoli. I need to do my pan. I'm gonna keep posting. I still have some meat that I need to put in the pan
I couldn't hear
also.
you.
Oh, I said I got broccoli.
You have
Broccoli.
broccoli?
Okay.
Yes, but I'm
You're
gonna
very
prepare
low
my
again.
al dente. I beg your pardon?
It's al dente.
You're
You
kind of
sound
low
muffled
again. Your
a bit.
volume is low again.
I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know what's going on. Let me try this again.
And so I know we said we were gonna steam or what have you, but depending on the vegetable you have, you might want to saute, you might want to grill, you might want to roast your vegetable. And so because I have asparagus, I like to grill my asparagus. And so as you guys can see over here, I have a grill here. It's not on yet, but I got a grill right here. And so that's what I'll be using. All right, I think I can go ahead and flip these other ones. You guys see how nice and crisp kind of look on the side? Oh, yeah. Okay. So the ones I have flipped earlier, I'm going to go ahead and take those out because I don't want them to get entirely done. You kind of just want to blanch it, if you will, but get a little crisp. Put those in the microwave. Now he's really going to start barking now because he can smell that food. Okay, guys, so this is what my patties look like. You guys see it?
Yes. Looks
Okay.
good. Looks good.
I just want
Look,
them to get nice and dark.
So that's what mine looks like, if you can see.
Say it again.
This is what mine looks like, if you can see it. I think I'm gonna have to
Oh,
yell, unfortunately.
good.
Okay.
All right. So what we're going to do, because now we're gonna make our gravy. So you want to turn your heat down. Kind of, you want to get your heat down to about medium low. I'm gonna add a little smart balance to my skillet. Auntie, where are you at? How are you coming
I got a
along?
lot more meat to cook, so I'm cooking the other. I mean, blanching the other side.
You're
So
just flipping on the other side.
I've got seven more. I've got seven more patties that I'm
Oh, seven more patties.
cooking.
Okay, no
Yes.
worries. No worries at all. I am just gonna do a little prep for my asparagus. So I got my. All right. So I got my heat down low over here with some butter. You don't need to. You don't need to like rinse it out, wipe it out, anything, because we want all that fat. Okay. We want all the grease and the drippings from the
Okay.
patties that we just made. So what I'm doing over here is just cutting the stems off of my asparagus, the butt part. All right. So I got my butts are off. Let me know, Auntie, when you are taking your last ones out.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is just get a bowl for my asparagus. I have a bowl here. I'm just gonna rinse these off real quick. And voila. I got my asparagus here. I don't know if y'all can see the drippings and whatnot in here.
Yes, looks good. My mouth is
Mm-hmm.
watering.
Say it again.
My mouth is watering.
Yes. All right. Until you got your patties out?
Nope, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Just turning over the last seven to get brown on the other side.
Okay.
So I had a total of 12 patties.
Oh, okay. Did you make them small?
Nope. Maybe I have more than 12 of meat.
Oh, okay. Maybe. That's okay. Well, I guess while we're waiting for that, I do have a surprise for you guys we could talk about for a second.
Wait,
Let me
listening.
just get.
I like surprises.
He says,
You like surprises? I know, me too.
yes.
Uh oh. Where did I go? Okay, here I am. Okay, y'all. So I have a surprise. So getting to this new show, trying to revamp everything and get everything together, and for my supporters, for those of you who, because I sent out a message on the Cooking Jello Show Facebook page, if you would like to be an on-screen participant, put your vote in. Let me know. I'll send you the link to become on the show. And I have to say, guys, these are my top three supporters. Always. Okay. Always, always, always. They have always been there for me from childhood, from like infant conception until now. And so there were other people, but they it seemed like they dropped off or weren't able to join us today. But for those who have joined us today on the show, you guys will be receiving my very first The Cooking Jello Show glasses.
Oh, how nice.
For me? Is that for me?
Yes,
For
for
me?
you.
Yes, I love it. And it says cooking jello.
It
Love
says
it.
the Cooking Jello Show. I don't know if you guys
I
see
love
Mm,
it.
the Cooking Jello
That
Show.
is gorgeous.
I
Where
should
should
have
get
put
those
something
made?
dark in there so you guys can see it. Sorry, but say the Cooking Jello Show. I'll post a picture on Facebook so everyone else will see what they missed out for not being an on-screen participant. But for those of
Right.
you who joined the show as an on-screen participant, you will be receiving the very first edition of the Cooking Jello Show glasses. So each time you come on the show, make sure you have your
Yay.
cup. You're going to be an insider with the cup. So,
Ooh,
so be
yay.
looking in the mail. They will be mailed out this week. So be sure to be on the lookout for your cup. There are going to
So
be
does
some
that
other
mean we'll
great
have,
things that are coming. So make sure you guys join us on the Cooking Jello Show page so you don't miss out on some great things.
will you be making mystery delicious drinks with those like every time you're on? Just an idea. Special
Yes,
drink idea?
yes. Okay. We gonna get to that, girl. We gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Hurry,
So
or
I'm
did you take
excited.
your
I'm
patties
excited.
out?
I'm excited.
We need to take your patties out. I don't want my
My
oil
patties
burning
are
now.
out.
I
My
done turned it
patties are
on
out.
low.
My patties are out. I was so
Okay,
excited with the
perfect.
glasses, I didn't even tell you. Yeah.
So we're going to add a little butter to your oil. I'm smoking over here. I turned it on low.
are you
We're
gonna
gonna
put on
add
your other
our
camera?
onion and
Are you
our.
gonna
Let me put my
are you gonna
screen
put
on.
on your other camera so we
I'll
can
go
see it
ahead and
there?
add our onion and our green peppers.
Okay. Put butter in there. Onion and green pepper. Okay.
So you're gonna just about a tablespoon or two of butter to your oil. Go ahead
Okay.
and add your onion and green peppers. We're not gonna add the mushrooms just yet because those kind of cook fast. So you're
Okay.
not gonna add your mushrooms just yet.
Okay.
But you're gonna go ahead and add your um, green pepper, your onion. If you need a little bit more oil or butter, go ahead and add that. I'm just gonna add a little bit more olive oil. We're going to go ahead and season our vegetables very slightly. So I'm going to do a little Himalayan, a little pepper. I am going to add some fresh clove garlic. So I'm going to smash those real quick. Y'all know how I love garlic. I like to add a little fresh in there, get that aroma going. And you want to go ahead and put your heat. You want your heat on like medium low. You don't want it too high because we don't want it burning.
Okay.
So I added some garlic cloves. I'm gonna add a little onion powder. I'll put onion in there just a tad. A little more garlic powder, just a little, just a little, just a little. Okay, and so we're going to sprinkle just a little flour. So maybe about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I think you want to go ahead and put in. I'm just gonna sprinkle it to kind of coat it a little bit. So this is about how much you want. Maybe that's about 4 tablespoons. And also depending how thick and so that you want your gravy. That looks about enough for me. What you think, Granny? Head nod. Yes? No? She said, I guess. I think that look. I mean, we could always add more, guys. Don't worry. You can always add more flour. We can always add more, and we got a trick for that.
So I've got my onion. I didn't have green peppers. Yeah. So I put red pepper, red bell pepper, onions, water to my oil, and I'm just letting it saute on medium. Low to medium, correct?
You're gonna have it on like medium low, depending on your stove. I have
Okay.
mine on medium low is what I have mine on because
Okay.
our this I got a big eye that is sitting
Uh-huh.
on, and so it can kind of get you know hot real fast. So I'm
Okay.
trying to get you guys' comments up there so we can see what a surprise was. A beautiful yes, you're so welcome. Thank you for being an on-screen participant. Yes, thank you so much. All right, guys. So we're gonna kind of toss this around.
Okay.
Okay, toss it around. You want to get your onions and your peppers and the flour kind of mixed in together.
Flour. Almost with the
Oh,
flour. Okay.
did we miss that? Flour.
Yep.
I want y'all to know this pepper and onion smell good too.
Indeed.
Or I'm just hungry. I don't know. But it's smelling real delicious right about now. I could just eat this. Okay. So we are going to kind of let this cook a little bit until it. You don't want it completely done, but we kind of want to loosen it up a little bit.
Okay.
I kind of want it to
Okay.
be a little flexible before we put in our beef broth. Okay.
Okay.
And so again, don't get worried about the gravy. I know I did this a little different than what my grandma told us. It's just why she probably was like, maybe. But I'll show you guys that later. If I need to adjust the gravy, I'll show you guys how to adjust your gravy. But this is how we're gonna do it for right now, and then we could always adjust it. Don't fret. Can you guys see that? Oh my goodness, it looks so delicious. I wish I had a zoom. Next time, I'll get a camera that I can zoom in for you guys. And that garlic, oh, smells so good. Okay, so my vegetables are pretty like bendable. They're not like really hard. They're kind of soft, but they're not completely done. But I can bend them easily, and that's what you want. Okay, let me put our let's see. Sorry guys. I just want to put this up there for us just to give us keep us on track here. So we added the butter, we added our onions. We can now go ahead and add our mushroom. Once your vegetables get a little flexible, because we don't want to put the mushrooms in too soon because mushrooms can cook really fast and we don't want them to get too soggy. So now that we're at this space that they are kind of flexible, I rinsed my mushrooms, so I'm just gonna dump them in there.
Now you make me want to go ahead and pull out my.
Say it again, Auntie.
Said you make me want to go ahead and pull out my mushrooms and go ahead and put them in there.
Yeah, girl, get your mushroom.
Okay, I will.
Give that a nice little toss. Your mushrooms. in with your vegetables so that seasoning and all that good stuff can get on there. And just kind of, you guys are looking like, what is she doing? I'm just trying to break up these big pieces of mushroom. Because I want big pieces in there. Let's see how we coming along.
Good. Cutting up mushrooms now, putting them in there.
So your mushrooms in, okay. How are your
Yep.
vegetables looking?
Almost translucent.
Almost translucent. Okay. So mine too.
Hmm.
All right. So I got my mushrooms in there. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our beef um, stock to the pot.
Okay. Okay.
Did I put on there? Yes. So you're gonna need about 4 cups,
Okay.
or just how much you can fit in there without it overturning. Because what we're gonna do is add our patties back to it.
Okay.
So I got my 2 cups about to go in. Here are my 2 cups going in. 4 cups going in. Boom. There we go. All right. And so you can, I have mine on medium low. So if you had yours on medium low, go ahead and just put it on medium now. Because we want to bring this to kind of like a boil.
A low boil, correct?
Say it again.
Low boil? A low
Yes,
boil?
we want a low boil is what we want. Oh, where's my spatula here? So you want to get this to a low boil. So if you need to turn it up, you can go ahead and turn it up. Turn up. You got your beef broth in, Auntie?
Yep, pouring it in little by little.
Okay. Now this looks and smells good already. I know I keep saying that, but it really does. Okay. While we're waiting for that to come to a low boil, are you doing something, Auntie?
Now I just put a little bit of salt in mine. Mine is a no salt broth, so I wanted to taste it to see if it had flavor.
Oh yes, absolutely. So we're gonna get to our taste a little later. I want to wait until I get everything in mind
Hmm.
before I start adding seasonings and stuff to it. But let's go ahead and start. We're gonna go ahead and put our water on for the rice. So
Okay.
if you are using, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. So if you are using jasmine rice, you guys know that it's 1.5 cups of water per 1 cup of rice.
Okay.
So I am go to the screen so I can show you guys. I am using brown jasmine rice instead of regular white rice.
Okay.
And yeah, so for this, it's 1 cup of rice per 2 cups of water.
Okay. And this is for the jasmine, correct?
Yes, for the jasmine.
Okay. You kind of, is it, am I stopped on your side? Or is it just my,
No, well now, no, you're moving.
oh, am I? Okay. It must
Hmm.
be on my side then. It's acting up.
But I'm gonna do 4 cups of water because I'm gonna want more brown rice for the week anyway, and I'm cooking for more than one person.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my 4 cups of water in. I'm gonna turn my water on, and I'm going to put a little water in my. I'm sorry, water in my water. I'm gonna put a little salt in my water. All right. So let me put the camera so you guys can see my pan here.
Unfortunately, it's still stalled on my side. I can't see, so I might have to put out pop back in.
It's still what? I'm sorry.
It's still frozen on my end, so I think I need to pop, get out and come back in.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you're moving over here.
Huh. Um.
Oh, thanks, mom. Oh yes, baby. A production team is coming. I'm speaking
Yes.
those things. I already had somebody. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hold on. I want y'all to see my face. Oh, wait. You still can't see.
Uh-oh.
Can I come back to the show? There I am. Okay. So I wanted you guys to see my face. Let me tell you something. Not everybody has known. I mean, now I'm live on everything, so everybody know now. But the beginning of the year, there were only a certain few people who knew the things that I wanted to come to pass for this year. And I was talking to a friend about how I'm revamping the show, and this friend has been behind the scenes supportive of my show. And so I was telling my friend about, what I'm doing and, how I revamped the show and things like that. And my friend said, "Oh, yeah, you got to get ready because you're going to be on Martha Stewart network." I said, "Well, you better speak those things. If she got a network, I'm gonna be on her network, open network, on network, somebody network. I'm gonna be on everybody network." So it's good to have people who are in your corner, people who have your back, people who are speaking life into your vision. Because there are a lot of times that okay, hold on, y'all, hold that thought. I mean, I'm gonna talk to you, but I'm gonna be over here. Because there are a lot of things that you may want to come to pass or you may want to do, and it seems really big. It seems really like, wow, you think you can do that. You don't want those type of people who's like, "You think so? Are you sure?" You want people who are like, "Yes, I can see you doing it," and continue to move forward to do those things. So it's very important, and I have been blessed to have some people in my corner who, no matter how big or small, my vision is they support me and want me to the small visions, they want me to expand the small visions. The large visions, they want me to continue to grow those visions. So I just thank everybody for your support, honestly. Whether you're watching live, whether you come on the show, whether you send me inboxes, whatever it is, whatever your role, your part is in my show, in our show, I want to thank you all for being there with me and being supportive. Because when I go to the top, we all go to the top. We're all succeeding. We're all growing, and so that's what this show is about. It's not just about me. It's about everybody. I want us all to grow and expand, and to see how where we started. We started from the bottom. Now we're here, and it's only going to get greater and bigger from here. So I thank you all so much for your support. So I just wanted y'all to see me say that. Thank you, thank you. So let's get back to my water, because as you guys can see, I'm kind of boiling a little bit. Okay. Oh, let me see if Auntie's back. Oh no, let me get her back on here. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, I was waiting patiently, but I can hear everything. Yes.
Sorry about that.
No, 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 you're fine.
All right, so I have some rumbling going on over here for my gravy, but it's looking a little watery. Y'all see that? So I want to show you guys a trick, and I don't mean to say it like that, like a trick. I'm gonna show you guys a trick my grandma taught me when you're making homemade gravy. Cause now don't get it twisted, y'all. I do got some gravy pack that I could have just poured in there, but I want to show you guys how to do this. Show you guys how to do this the old school way, okay? So if you need to thicken up your gravy. Oh, no, that was way too much flour, Angelica. Let me get me back on the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. So this is a clean thing, guys. Don't worry. I wouldn't cross contaminate. So you want to go ahead and get you some flour in a cup or a bowl or what have you. And you want to get you a knife, a spoon. I got a spoon right here. Um, yes, ma'am. Cold water. So I'm gonna put me some cold water in a glass. All right. I don't know if you guys. Let me tilt this down so you guys can see my hands. Can you guys see? Yes. So you're
Yes.
going to make you a paste. You don't want it watery. You want it to be thick, but you don't want to just dump your water in there. You're gonna gradually stir your cold water, little at a time, because you want to make a paste. Yes, you want to smooth. As I waste all the water, you want to make a smooth paste. Yes, Granny. Y'all, she's telling me how to do this, just in case I forgot. Okay, so let me show y'all what I got. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? It may look lumpy in there, but it's not. It's smooth. I got a smooth paste. And then you're going to gradually add more water to that
Mm-hmm.
to thin it out. Just a little at a time. And you're going to stir until you have no more clumps. Well, you shouldn't have any clumps to begin with, but you're gonna stir it until the paste thins out. I probably should have used the whisk, but it's gonna do. As my grandma would say, they didn't have whisks back in the day, so you got to make do. All right, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like. My paste, I had a big thick paste, so it has thinned out. I have no clumps. It's all smooth. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? So you want a nice smooth paste here, liquid. Yeah. You want a nice smooth is you are going to then pour this around your slowly, huh? Yeah, slowly and stir. And that is what thickens your gravy. So again, you do that if you want a thick gravy, then that's how you do it. And then you're gonna bring that back to a boil, and that's going to thicken up. And I think this is gonna get as thick as I kind of want it. As you can see, guys, it's getting thicker. But as it boils, it gets thicker. And now you got you some good. I actually think I might want to do a little more. Well, maybe I'll see how it gets because we still got to boil yet. So that's how you get your gravy thick. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of y'all comments on here. Yes, she did, First Lady Wilson. She taught me well. Thank you, Miss Anderson.
Oh, Doris Morris.
Oh, that's Doris Morris. Oh, wait, I gotta go back to your comment. Hi, Miss Morris. Thank you for joining my show. I'm so glad you're on watching. Love you. And then my Aunt Rachel, she's cooking along with us. Awesome. And happy early birthday to you. I know your birthday is on Tuesday, so I want to give you a shout out on the show. Wish you a happy birthday. You're muted, Auntie.
Happy birthday, Rachel.
All right, guys. So as you can see, my gravy has gotten much thicker. Woo, look at that gravy. All right, so what we're gonna do now, because my water is almost boiling. We want to get that water to the boil for our rice before we put our rice in. But
Oh Lord, I'm so goofy. I put the darn rice in
once
there
we
with the
get,
water.
say it again. I can't hear you.
I said I'm so goofy. I put the water right on there. The rice with the water.
Wait, what happened?
She put the rice in with the water instead of boiling the water first.
Well, that's what the cooking directions say. Drain from soft boil, then reduce heat. Yeah, it didn't say. Well,
That's what your ingredient. That's what your instructions for your rice say.
that is correct. So I'm following directions.
Okay, well, follow the directions, girl. Okay,
This must be that California bougie style cooking.
right. All right, guys. So, can you guys see my gravy? What this looks? Ooh, y'all, and it's thick. My. All right. So, what we're gonna do is now we got us a soft boil. We're gonna go ahead and add our Salisbury steak back to the pan. Okay. So, in case y'all forgot, that's what my Salisbury steak looked like after we got them nice and crisp real quick. So we're gonna add that back to the pan with our gravy. Then you can take you a spoon. You wanna get some gravy and stuff on top. A little on my spoon. I wanna see how my gravy look a little hot though. I don't know if I want to touch it on my hand. I'm gonna add just a little because it actually has a really good flavor. But I think I want to add a little bit more salt to that and adding that flour. You don't want to have that flour taste in there. So I'm just add a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, add a little bit more garlic powder to that. Because you can never have enough. Just add a little onion powder to that. You can never have enough. And we're going to add some Italian seasoning. Alright, and we want that to simmer now. We want that now to simmer for 15 minutes, okay? And we're gonna stir this kind of continuously. We don't want it to stick to the bottom. Our vegetables, our onion and green peppers to stick. So we're gonna let that simmer. So you're gonna put this like on a medium low. Bigger than. You know what else I think I'm gonna add to my gravy, y'all? I think I'm gonna add a little more Worcestershire. I like the way that tastes in that gravy. Just a little Worcestershire. I see how you coming along.
good.
You
Can
there?
you see my pot? I gotta put the camera down so you can see my pot.
I see it. It looks good.
Oh, I
Thank
can see your
you.
pot. It looks good. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Let me. I want to get your screen up there. 1 second. Let's
Oh, yeah.
look at Auntie's. Oh, that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm gonna turn this now on to medium low. We're gonna let this simmer. I don't know why my water. I'm like, my water taking forever to boil. Probably 'cause it. We're gonna move our steak to the back. Bring our water up to the front. There it is. That's good. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna put my rice in now. So I put 4 cups of water, and this says for every 2 cups is 1 cup of rice. So
That's right.
say it again.
Yes, that's right.
I can't hear. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
First Lady Wilson said it's time to eat. I know that's right.
Ah,
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my 1 cup of rice. So I got my 1 cup of rice in there. I'm gonna give that a nice little swirl. I want to show you guys that. So now you got it to a boil. You're just gonna stir it, and then we're going to cover it, and we are going to put this on. We're gonna reduce it to a simmer. Now we're gonna let that simmer for about 15 minutes. It says. I know. I did too. Read it. Yeah. Cover. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. And for my other. Sorry, y'all. I had to make an adjustment. Okay.
The boys are upset. The food is smelling too good. They're like, we're suffering.
I know, right? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean up my station real quick. That's what we're gonna do. And Auntie, you got broccoli. Is your broccoli frozen, fresh?
No, fresh broccoli.
Fresh. Okay.
I think my new device doesn't like this program because my battery's going down and it's kind of hot. I don't know. I'm gonna unplug it and see what happens. It's frozen again. Can't figure this one out
It doesn't like it.
for whatever reason. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay, I
Well,
just
you
shut
got
down.
fresh
I just
broccoli.
shut down Facebook. Maybe Facebook was making it happen. I didn't realize that was on.
Okay. So I have my asparagus. Well, maybe I don't want to put it in there yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my. I'm gonna turn on the other portion of my stove. If you guys can see that. Oh, I guess I should put it on the screen for you guys. Oh, where did it go? Oh, my phone got hot. It's hot over there. Okay, so
Okay.
you guys can see. You guys see my asparagus?
Yes.
Okay. So I got my stove on for my griddle. And I'm gonna spray my griddle down. Okay. So I just like to season my asparagus with some olive oil.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do some cracked pepper. We're gonna do a little Himalayan. Just that. And I like to put some lemon pepper. Just a little lemon pepper. Is Auntie still on? Oh,
Still here, just grabbing a pot.
okay. Are you gonna boil yours? Steam it?
So with my broccoli, I don't like it to boil too soft. So what
Yeah.
I do is I put just enough water at the bottom of a pan to cover the
Mhm.
bottom of the pan. Put a little bit of salt in it to kill the fresh taste. Put the broccoli in there and turn it up high until the water starts steaming. I toss it up and down a couple of times, leave it on for about another minute, and then I pull it right off the eye so it's al dente.
Awesome. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Clean up this water that I wasted. Okay. All right. So I have just some lemon pepper, some regular pepper, some Himalayan salt, olive oil, and that's all I'm putting on there.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do is just lay this on my grill. I'm going to keep my spoon and my spatula. And I'm going to take this out of the way. Wet the table on my counter, I should say. All right, and so the trick with asparagus I learned is as you're cooking asparagus, you want to be able to. You remember back? Well, I don't know if you guys did this, but when I was in school, we would take like an ink pen or a pencil, and we would hold it in the middle, and we would go like this, and it would look
Yeah.
like it's wobbling. That's
Yeah.
what you want your asparagus to look like. You don't want it to be droopy, but you want to be able to do it like this and it kind of bounce. That's how you want your
Okay.
asparagus to look when you're cooking asparagus. So I am just going to just kind of turn these around, move them around, flip them. Oh, I should have. Me and these timers, I forgot to put my timer on the right. So I'm gonna have to check and guesstimate. But I want to get my camera back on here for you guys. Auntie, how are you coming along?
Good. My rice is ready.
Your rice is ready?
So
Okay.
yeah.
I may
So
need
I'm
probably
just
another.
okay.
Alright. Can you guys see my asparagus over here?
Yes.
Getting some nice grill marks on it. Flip them. I want to go ahead and give, if you haven't, go ahead and give your Salisbury steak, give your gravy some little love over here, some love taps, get that moving around.
Okay.
We don't want that sticking, like it's almost like it's doing. You guys, we're almost ready to plate. Can you believe it?
Yes. Oh my.
How's your broccoli coming along?
Almost done.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna check my rice, y'all, because I forgot
Okay.
last time. Okay, it needs a little bit more time. All right, I'm gonna say another 10 minutes for my rice. Because brown rice, as you know, can cook a little long. You know, it takes a while sometimes for brown rice. But my asparagus is coming along just perfect. And yes, I call my asparagus perfect because it looks perfect. It smells perfect. See, this is what I mean, guys. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, let me come to this camera. Can y'all see that? Ooh, as I drop it. Can y'all see
Uh-huh.
that?
Yeah.
Has got a nice little to it.
Uh-huh.
So it's almost there. Okay. Okay, y'all. I had to give me a little water. I'm getting parched. It's kind of smoky in here. But I'm going to go ahead and turn my asparagus off. I think my asparagus is pretty much done. I like a little crunch to mine. All right. All right. So I think my Salisbury steak, I think we good. So go ahead and turn that off. Auntie, how are you coming along? How's your broccoli?
Good, it's done. I have to drain it now.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out
About how long do you have on your broccoli?
about less than 5 minutes. Uh-huh.
5 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my Salisbury steak off, and I'm going to get a plate going so we can get plated. And then guys, I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you guys when we get ready to take our sorbet out. I don't know if we want to try that first before we eat or eat first.
If it's your granny, she be eating dessert first.
Say it again.
I said if it was your granny, she would be eating dessert first.
That's for sure. Maybe we'll let Granny taste it first.
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna check my rice one more time. Still got what's going, so
It's bothering
we
me.
get a
I
little bit
just
more
need
time to go.
to.
Can my sous chef bring me some paper towel? Thank you. Okay, y'all. So we about to start plating as soon as I get my paper towel. But I have to take me a swig out of my cooking Jello glass that our on-screen participants will be receiving in the mail. I don't know if it's the glass or I was thirsty, but this water tastes good. Thank you. All right, I just want to go. Oh, y'all, I'm setting off alarms. You know this food gonna be good. You know the food gonna be good. You setting off alarms. All right. I'll use my plate up here. All right. How's your broccoli, Auntie?
Perfect. It's done.
Say it again.
It's done.
It's done.
Can you
Okay,
hear me?
perfect.
Yeah.
So are you ready to plate?
Yeah.
There
Although
you
I
go.
can't see the screen has stalled again. Has it stalled on your end?
No, you're back.
Wow.
You ready to plate?
Yes.
Okay, well let's get the plating. So I'm gonna do about 3 asparagus spears per plate over here. About three over here. About three over there. Gotta get a small cup. 'Cause remember how we do our rice?
Right.
Make our looking for my cup thing. I don't see it. I use this one. needs a little bit more time actually. It's almost there.
Set the rice.
Yeah, my rice just needs a little bit more time. I just turned it up some.
Uh-huh.
Just needs a little bit more time. I'm gonna add my butter to my rice now. I have little sorbet glasses I want to get. We're gonna get Granny going for her sorbet so she can tell us how it is. Oh, thank you for joining. I'm glad you were able to join us and get some tips and tricks. Okay, I'm gonna. My rice just needs a little bit more time. It should be done by the time I get Granny's sorbet together. Okay, y'all, look at this sorbet. Look at that. Ooh, don't
Mm.
that look good? Look, Auntie.
Uh-huh. Good.
All right, so I'm going to get us our scooper. You want? Does my sous chef want to taste before her meal too, or she gonna wait till after? She'll wait till after. Okay. Now your sorbet is not gonna be completely hard. You know, because
Right.
it's sorbet. So don't feel like, oh, I did it wrong. No, it's gonna be solid, but it's not gonna be completely hard like ice cream. So this is my little cup for Granny for her to taste our sorbet. And you guys will see her on the screen.
It is delicious.
Mm.
Mmm. Oh boy. I didn't think it was gonna be this good. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Very good. Oh wow. Mm. How healthy.
Wow.
Very healthy. Mm.
And I'll show you here when you get it over to your plate. Can y'all see? When you get it over to your plate, you're going to flip it over. You're going to tap the bottom of your thing, and voila. You have a nice round thing of rice. So we're going to get us a patty on here. We want some vegetables and some gravy, of course. Get some gravy on that rice. And there we have it, guys. Here is, I probably should have used a smaller plate. But here is our asparagus, our rice, and our Salisbury steak.
I like that. That's restaurant style presentation. That's not how mine looked though.
Say it again, Auntie.
I said that is so restaurant style. It was pretty.
You froze up. I'm so sorry. You
Uh,
said it's pretty. Okay.
yeah, I was saying it looked so restaurant style. It wasn't as pretty as mine. Like mine,
Oh,
I'll
bless the
tell you.
Lord. I mean, it still looks good. It still looks good. So now
Yeah,
when my mom's together,
If you want to use a smaller plate to mine.
okay, we just wipe that out. How's the spirit?
Good.
I use a smaller plate for my mom. They're gonna be tasty yet, or she ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's horrible.
oh, okay. Well, she's gonna have to bless the food anyway.
Okay, that was if you have to put some food.
Whew, finally, I can hear now. All right, guys. Got my mom's plate going here. I know she's gonna want some vegetables and gravy. And put her asparagus on her plate. And voila, plate two. Look at that, y'all. Oh, look at that gravy. Yes. Let's get us some pork rinds. All right, y'all. And then I'm gonna make my plate. I guess I could use a small one too. But this one goes out. Mhm. Unless you want to, the sous chef might want to come and. Oh, no, she want to eat and take pictures of her food. All right, Granny, you gonna bless the food?
Okay. Now what about Yvette? Is her plate ready? And Rachel?
Rachel's on Facebook, so if she wants to message us, send us Rachel if you're ready. And I'll turn my volume down here. Just a second. Okay, Granny, you should be good to go.
Heavenly Father, we thank you right now for the Cooking Jello show. We thank you, Lord, for blessing her and for helping her as she go along to excel, and that the YouTubes and the Facebook Live, Lord, will be successful and encouraging to help others. And we bless the food, and we ask you to make it nourishing to our bodies for Christ's sake. Father, I thank you because our food should be helping our bodies to heal and not to kill us. And I thank you for every person who participated and for each person who happens to be watching. I pray for them, Lord, in Jesus' name, that you will keep them and that you will bless them. And we thank you for it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Jesus' name, amen.
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 Amen, guys. Thank you. Oh, hold on. I want to show y'all my plate if I can get this. Okay. All right, you guys. That concludes the actual cooking part of the Cooking Jello show. Oh, and Rachel made cabbage with hers.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You're gonna have to post that in the group so we can see your plate as well. But here's my plate, guys. Here's my Salisbury steak,
yum.
rice, and my asparagus.
Love it.
And
Delish.
so I'm gonna take a bite. Y'all ready to take a bite?
Yes. Mm, 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 mm,
Oh my goodness, y'all. Wait a minute now. Hold on.
mm-hmm.
Oh, it is
now,
good.
now I wasn't expecting for it to come out this good.
Mm,
Something about
this
that
is really
sirloin
good.
versus regular ground beef, isn't it?
What, Auntie?
I said there's something about doing it with sirloin versus regular ground beef, isn't it?
I'm trying to tell you.
And this
It's
bison is amazing.
the bison.
It
All
is
right, y'all.
amazing.
We're gonna have to try it with bison as well. Guys, this
Mm,
Salisbury
mm,
steak,
mm.
it's seasoned to perfection. The ancestors helped me with this seasoning, okay? They told me how much to put in there, and I put just the right amount. But it is perfectly seasoned. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's so juicy and tender, and
Mhm,
the
mhm,
onions and the mushroom
Mm,
and the brown rice. Oh,
I'm sorry for
mhm,
anybody who didn't cook alone. Oh,
mhm,
this is good.
mhm. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
mm, you guys, I don't know. We
This
might.
asparagus. This asparagus is so good. It has the char broil flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell this been on the grill.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, it is good.
Ooh,
Mhm.
and that whole garlic clove. Mm.
You got a piece of garlic clove.
Mm-hmm.
This is delicious. I feel a
Thank you,
jello when she was I feel a jello when she was young. Oh yeah, that's right. This is good.
Mm-hmm. She was doing a granny. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Hmm.
First Lady Wilson. I'll take more than a bite for you. Okay. I'm gonna clean
Mm.
my plate for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
You guys, this was this was a great way to start the Cooking Jello show for 2021. We got the perfect recipe, and just
Yes.
to show you guys, some of you who are just coming on, I just want you to see what we made today. We made. Oh, let me get this comment off there so you guys can see all of it. But we made Salisbury steak with rice and gravy, vegetables, and a fruit sorbet. This is our Salisbury steak, rice, the asparagus. We'll get to the sorbet. I don't even know if we want to take a break from eating the food to try the
Nope.
sorbet.
Nope.
Not me.
Neither
They
do
said,
I.
so I guess we're gonna eat a little bit, talk a little bit, and then we'll get to the dessert later. But you
This
guys,
gravy is good.
oh
Yep.
good.
Good gravy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
This is really, really good.
Now you know it's
Yeah,
something when I say no to dessert and take food
yeah,
over
that's
dessert. It must be
something.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
guys, the way we made the gravy and how we added the vegetables, it's like my vegetables. They're very soft, but they're not like well
Soggy.
done. It still has kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
crunch to it. It still has some kind of. It's so good, y'all. It's
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
not fully sauteed the vegetables,
Right.
but oh,
Mm-hmm.
guys, do we see us having like a little cafe? We might have to have us a little cafe.
Right?
So
Hmm.
those who aren't able to cook with us, or those of you who aren't in the home with me, you can taste it because this is good.
Smell-o-vision. They
Mm-hmm.
need smell-o-vision.
Right.
I think that's what First Lady Wilson said before. They need that Star Trek technology where the
Right.
food comes from. Oh, that was Miss Hardaway. Okay, I'm sorry. Mm, I need to come
Oh,
here a little.
Denise Hardaway was on?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Okay. Ooh, y'all, this gravy is thebomb.com. Okay. The asparagus is perfect.
Everything is so good and tender too.
Mm-hmm.
And mommy doesn't eat mushroom, but she sure is eating them. Sure.
They good or a little more? A little more gravy? Well, I just put it on there anyway. And you want two or one? One more asparagus. You got it.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
Asparagus is really good.
My mom taught me how to make asparagus, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of her
So
recipe.
good. Hmm.
First Lady Wilson, thank you for joining the show. We're going to be live for a while. We are going to be eating, talking a little bit. So you guys are more than welcome to fellowship with us, talk with us. If you have comments, drop your comments. As you can see, I'm putting them on the screen. So we'll talk about what you putting on the screen. So, but thank you, First Lady Wilson, for joining the show. I wish you could have tried some of this, but the replay. So this will still be on Facebook for you to go back and review. In the beginning of the show, as we were cooking, I did add like the ingredients that you will need. I added the instructions of how we made each thing, but I will put those as well under the live video. I'll put that as a comment, and on YouTube. YouTube, you'll have that as well. Those of you who are watching YouTube, like Ms. Morris, thanks again for joining us. It's such a surprise to have you on. Thank you. Oh, so what I was gonna talk about, y'all, while you guys are eating, and as I'm talking with food in my mouth, excuse me, okay? I do have manners. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
but a couple things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, or to tell you guys that are coming for the future of the Cooking Jello show. So I will be doing in between pre-recorded shows for you guys. Okay, so this is going to be like meals that are going to be like 30 minutes or less, something that you can whip up at home, something that you can make for lunch, or if you just want a quick dinner. It's not going to be as extensive as our live shows, but it's definitely going to be something that you all can do during the week if you want just a light snack. So for the in between show, our next in between show, there it's going to be in the middle of next week. So I'm thinking, let me get a calendar here because I wanted to just see what my participants who definitely helped me with this show, helped me put things together. I always run my ideas through them, and so my thought process is for an in between show, doing it on a Wednesday.
That's
Um,
exactly what I was thinking.
okay, so this is going to be something. So like I was thinking of doing it like next week Wednesday. Do you think that's too soon, or you think that's
Mm-mm, that's good.
okay? Perfect. So we're gonna
Yeah,
do next Wednesday, which will be January 27th, and just look out for after each live show that following week Wednesday. We will be doing an in between show, and so I want to give you all a heads up. Our next in between show is going to be January 27th. It's going to be a pre-recorded show. So once I've made the dish and it's been recorded, it will be available for you all to view at your leisure on Facebook and on YouTube. And so what we're going to be making, and I want you guys to just be prepared for it. We're going to be making sheet pan fajitas with an avocado salad. And I am so excited about that. And for like a quick, let's get Auntie back in there. I don't know if she heard me, but the next, the in between show is going to be on January 27th. I'll be posting for you guys how to make sheet pan fajitas with an avocado salad. And then just for like a quick easy dessert, if you want something sweet to snack on, I'll be showing you guys how to make crescent churros. So that is going to be something very quick. This meal is one sheet pan is all you need, and you guys are going to see how I put it together so that you guys can put that in your recipe book for your quick 30-minute meals for your family, or if you need to do like meal prepping. This will be a great opportunity for you guys to see these pre-recorded cooking show segment for you guys to meal prep with for the upcoming week. So I wanted to tell you all about that. So look forward for the in between shows. I'll have that posted on January 27th for you guys. So I'm telling you, I have so many things that are going to be coming for the new show. I've been really praying about it. I've been just asking God and asking my family what they think about my vision, my plans, and I'm just moving forward with it. And I'm glad that you guys are along the journey with me, and you guys are amazing. So I thank you guys for being Cooking Jello Show members, viewers, watchers, supporters. So thank you all for that. So don't forget, in between show is going to be posted on January 27th. We're going to be making sheet pan fajitas. You don't want to miss that. It'll be posted. I'll have the ingredients, the utensils that you need. Just pretty much how we did live is going to be how it's going to show on the in between show for you all to go back at any time you want to view that recipe. So I wanted to share that with you. And also, those who stayed on as my on-screen participants, they're going to be getting their Cooking Jello Show. I don't know if y'all can see that Cooking Jello Show glasses in the mail. So the next live show, don't be jealous when they sipping out of their cups and cooking. So so you want to join the Facebook Cooking Jello Show page. You follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. But you want to make sure that you are a Facebook member, because that's what we look for. I want you guys to be the member, because members you get, and I'm also going to be doing some during the week things, tips and stuff for you guys who are members of the Cooking Jello Show Facebook page. So you want to be a member so you don't miss out on the things that are being posted in there. And also, who knows, if you are a participant of the next show, you might get something. So you want to make sure you are a member of the Cooking Jello Show on Facebook. So Miss Hardaway, I won't be live on Facebook on the 27th, but the video, I'm gonna post a pre-recorded video on the 27th. So I want to get that posted for you guys probably around noon. You'll see that posted. So that'll give you a chance if you're working and you see the videos posted. If you want to make the dish, you can get your ingredients and cook along with the pre-recorded. So I won't be live, but you will see a pre-recorded video posted on Facebook and on YouTube for you guys. And that's something that I wanted to do for you all because I cook during the week. I just don't cook on Sunday. I cook during the week as well. And, I want to be able to share my quick meals that I make. Like, for instance, last week I made, or this week, was it this week, Granny? I made some tuna salad. I got to show you guys. That was this week. I got to show you guys how I make my tuna salad. No mayo. Okay, I didn't add any mayo. It is very healthy and very tasty. So that's kind of something that I'll be putting on the in between shows. Something that's quick, something that's semi healthy. I try to keep it healthy during the week, but that's kind of like what we'll be making. So sheet pan fajitas, that's pretty healthy. We got vegetables and a protein. So, but you guys stay tuned for that. And I wanted to share that with you all, so you have something to look forward to.
Great.
Mm. Y'all, I outdid myself.
Me too.
Mm. Mm. As you can tell, it's really good. We all quiet.
Right. Mhm.
I don't know who was playing football today or what that looked like today, but I know the Bears need some help. I kind of want to taste this sorbet, y'all. I
Go
know my
for it.
food is
I'm
so good,
food.
but
I think I am going to do it too.
you gonna taste it too? Okay, Mike, you gotta come upstairs so you can taste the sorbet.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm still enjoying my meal.
That is really something. If my mom doesn't want to come taste some dessert,
Anybody who really knows me knows that that's really something.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Anybody who really knows me. Hmm.
And Auntie, you did like a tropical fruit.
That's good too.
It's good.
Yep.
Awesome. And she texted me last night, guys, like, um, do we need some milk? Don't we need some ice, some milk or something? Okay, no.
I wanted to make sure we didn't
A
need
three,
ice.
a 3 ingredient, semi healthy sorbet.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something you can whip up during the week,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you have kids and you don't want them to have like ice cream with all the preservatives and all the artificial sugars and colors and all that stuff. This is the perfect dessert for you. Get you some frozen fruit, some honey, a little coconut milk, almond milk, water. Blend it up, put it in the freezer for about an hour. You have the perfect dessert. And
Mm.
your kids won't even know that it doesn't have all that sugar in it.
Right. That's delicious.
It's delicious,
Okay.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you want to prepare it, I'll come up in a minute. I'll come up and get it. But I'm
Okay.
not moving it until you prepare
Huh?
it. Listen,
How
I'm
about you
not
bring
moving
your
until you
plate with
prepare it.
you? Bring your plate with you.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'm gonna make ours. We'll get our cups. Oh, close this now. Mom, are you up here? You brought your plate too. Wait, let me show. Let me show them.
Story.
Look at y'all. Look, y'all. I said, Mom, are you up here? Oh, and Rachel said everything is delicious. Yes, I'm so glad everything turned out good for you. So my mom said she wasn't coming up here until she finished her food or whatever. And I said, just bring your yeah, or I put the sorbet in the cup. And I said, well, just bring your plate up here with you. She said, okay. I said, well, did you bring your plate? She said, yeah.
No, that's right. Hmm.
Okay, I'll put it over here.
I'll take my fork. Yeah. Don't wash my plate because I'm coming back for seconds.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna taste the sorbet. Okay, y'all. Maybe I could turn. Can I turn this light down some now? Oh, that's bright. Okay, y'all can still see me.
Yep.
Okay, I'm about to taste it. Mmm. Yes. Oh, this is really good. And this is peach.
Frozen mango and make a mango sorbet. This turned
Yeah.
so good. I'm like, I would like to have one that's all mango with the coconut milk. Yum.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good. This is peach. We did peaches.
Ooh, yum.
It's really good. It's cold.
What is the boys doing? They're quiet, ladies.
No, they're
No,
upset.
they whining.
Oh,
They are
Mm.
whining.
Oh, this is good. This might work for my sweet tooth. That might work.
yep.
It might work for your sweet tooth.
Mm-hmm. Probably should have had it last night when I kept saying I want something sweet, cold, and creamy. Like,
Hmm.
Put this back in the freezer. Granny, do you want more before I put it in the freezer? Okay. You guys gotta try it. If you guys try this recipe, make sure you post it to the page. Send me a DM, something. Let me know you tried it and how you like it. Uh-oh. You're welcome. You could even make this, like the night before and have it ready for the next day. Hmm.
Almost tastes like sherbet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Shut it up. I spoke
There
about.
you go.
Yep.
They just want to get in this kitchen so bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for crumbs that fell from the master's table.
You're right.
Right. Yeah, that sorbet was good.
Yeah.
Now that helps me to finish the rest of my food. Like I needed some more help.
Yeah.
Mm. We don't have too many dishes to do. I was just looking like I don't have that many.
Uh-huh. I figured I would kind of work on my dishes now and put the food away because I want to watch. I'm watching uh, Nightfall.
Nightfall. I
I
know
love.
that I was trying to watch. I started watching. It's called Lupin or Lupin
Oh,
or
uh
something.
huh. I saw that. Is it good?
Girl, it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna try to watch it last night, but you was watching Nightfall.
It was. Oh well.
So, but I started watching. So I went over to Hulu, y'all.
Uh huh.
And, what's the name of this show?
I don't know. What is it?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Stick it out. Let me see. Right.
I know.
Can't see it.
I saw it. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. I can tell you because it was really good too.
I saw it, and
Um,
I knew it had to be something you were starting.
you saw what I started, and I ended up falling asleep on it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I could do it right here. Can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Uh huh. Okay.
Okay. You want some more? It's called the Limehouse Golem.
Right.
Huh. What is it about?
The Limehouse Golem.
Uh-huh.
You guys, it's a period piece. It's a period piece,
Okay.
and it is really really good.
Okay.
It's a movie. It was a movie. It's not a series.
Okay.
Although I fell asleep on the end, so I gotta go back and watch. But what I did see, it was really good.
Uh huh.
It seems like it's one of those like twists and turns. Like you think it's one thing, but it's not.
Uh-huh.
So, but
Yeah.
Lupin or Lupin, whatever it's called,
Uh
on
huh.
Netflix, that's really good.
Yeah. Okay. I have to jump into that too. But after I finish watching Nightfall,
Nightfall.
which
Yeah, I heard Nightfall was good.
it's based on based on true stories that happened back then.
Wow. Well, y'all, I have cleaned my plate.
And I'm trying to let that I've already eaten digest before I come up
Hmm?
for a second. I said I'm trying to let that I've already eaten digest before I come up for a second.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, Tay said she's been watching Lupin. It's good. Yeah, we saw the first episode, Tay, yesterday when Angelica was doing my hair. Yes.
We saw the first two episodes.
Was it two? Oh, okay. Well,
Hmm.
I guess I just didn't realize how long it took you to do my hair. Isn't it beautiful? You all
Mhm, it is.
look at that gloss, that shine.
Yeah,
It's about
beautiful.
to blow up.
Mm-hmm.
Even the grays are shining.
See,
Thank you, Tay.
All right, y'all. Well, I have finished my food. I've had my cup of sorbet. It's gone. It's empty. No more.
delicious.
Huh?
I said it was delicious, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it was superb. I outdid myself, y'all. I outdid myself. Well, guys, I want to again thank you for joining the Cooking Jello show. Jeez.
Oh, it should be Slade, my this meal. Why did it say
I,
Spade?
I
Doggone
spayed.
spell
I
check.
spayed the meal too.
Doggone spell check. And this time it said Slade. I said I want Slade.
That's funny.
Doggone spell
But
check.
we know what you meant. So, guys, I want to thank you again for joining the Cooking Jello show. I am your host, Jello, and this is the new and improved Cooking Jello show of 2021. And so I hope all of you enjoyed the show. I'm always open if there are some particular meals that you all like, please don't hesitate. Shoot me a DM. You may not see it on the next show that you send me a message because I try to have meals kind of already planned for the show, but your show could be featured on the show. So please send your DMs. You can message me. Let me know what types of meals you like, and you may see it on the show. But don't forget, January 27th, you guys know for the pre-recorded in between shows. I can't wait to have that ready for you guys. We'll be making sheet pan fajitas with an avocado salad and a crescent churro for dessert for that day. So I want to thank you all again for joining the show. I want to thank my participants who are always supportive and always on the show, who help me and guide me and give me good constructive criticism. I don't want to say criticism, but they give me good constructive feedback. And so I want to thank you all for joining the show. Again, look out for your cooking Jello cups. Those should be in the mail. And we did it, y'all. We started
Yay!
off 2021 cooking Jello show, and it was a success. So I thank you all. Thank all of you who are watching on Facebook and on YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your comments that you put on the screen for us. It means a lot when you all are interactive and you comment. You get to talk with us. You get to see behind the scenes, me and my family talking and whatnots.
And
So
pushing those buttons.
yes, First Lady Wilson. Thank you. God bless you and have a safe week. Thank you for joining the show. So I love y'all. And at this time, I'm gonna say bye.